What's up, my peeps? Welcome to another episode from your favorite urban traveler. People, I have made it. I have made it to the motherland. This is so crazy. I am driving in South Africa. I'm stupid right now. I can't even lie. That's right, this is my first time on the continent of Africa, and I'm going to take you on a journey of exploration, discovery, and hospitality like I've never experienced before. I mean, I'm taking you with me because I could tell you about my trip, but a lot of this stuff I think you're going to have to see for yourself in order to believe, because before I got here, even I thought I knew Cape Town, but I was wrong. Crazy because I grew up thinking I would never. There was no way I would ever visit South Africa. And now it's the first country on the continent that I'm visiting. That's why I always say, never say what you'll never do. Now my plan was originally to come to town and immediately hike to the top of Lion's Head because I wanted the first thing I showed you to be a sunset over Cape Town. But when I got to where you meet to start the hike, the clouds had started rolling in out of nowhere, literally draping over the mountain, which wiped out all hopes of capturing a sunset. And the tour guide called me and we agreed it would be better to do the hike the next day. So now it's time to find some food. Now, as quiet and peaceful as this New Orleans style street looks during the day, at night, it's a totally different look because this is where everything jumps off. Trust me when I tell you. What are you thinking right there? Yeah. I heard about a couple of places on Long Street that I should check out, Mama Africa being one of them. But it didn't look like the place I wanted my first meal in Africa. How about drama? No food? How about drama? Drama got food?
No, drama is a club.
Drama's a club.
Yeah, but no matter.
You see no black people in there.
When you get inside, you can.
I don't see no black people in there. I came to hang out with my people, man. I did. My brother was trying to get me to go back down to eat at Mama Africa, but I don't know if I could eat at an African restaurant that had no Africans in it. You know, where I'm from, you would never see a Spanish restaurant with no Hispanics in it. You know what I mean? You don't like it? You been there?
No,
you never been there? Is this good? Huh? No, I'm saying, have you been there?
Yes.
Is it good?
Good, but asking me this guy.
Oh, they got it gate up and everything. You guys open? I don't know what it was about Nkula that drew me to it, but I now know it's the place I was supposed to be that night. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hello. I never saw that before. Whoa.
Glad you stayed.
How you doing, bro?
Easy.
Wow. Thank you.
It's your first time here?
I do know. You can see it.
Yeah, I see it in your face.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, man.
Is this yours?
No.
Come on, man. But it is the first black-owned wine bar in Cape Town. And you know what? It's been a long time since I've been to a spot that had a vibe that made me want to see them every week. But let me tell you, if Nkula was back in the States, I could see me going there every week to grab a drink. This place has got that kind of vibe, you know? It's smooth. It's a wine bar, but it's a wine bar that serves hard liquor also. Matter of fact, they introduced me to this drink they made by mixing a rosé and whiskey. Now here's the thing, I don't usually like wine like that, but I was not mad at my choice with this one. It has that hint of wine, so it's sweet and kind of tart at the same time, but then it has that whiskey kick. It's about an hour later and I'm still vibing here in Nkula. And while I wait for my second drink to come, dinner is being served. But here's the irony of all that. Dinner was prepared at Mama Africa. Now, Longstreet I heard of through other content creators, but I can't remember if Mama Africa was in any other YouTube videos or not. So I don't know what to expect when it comes to this food. But as always, I am hopeful. Alright, so what have we got here? The rice, I am feeling this rice. It is tasty, it's got good texture, it's just good rice. But the chicken, now I don't know if the chicken thing, this thing with the chicken is me or a cultural thing. I kind of think it's more of a cultural thing because I've spoken to other people who just happen to mention this kind of chicken. And I'll try to put it up in the description somewhere. But people have mentioned this chicken and said they love this chicken. Like they just brought it up out of nowhere. They love this chicken. But to me, the chicken was kind of gamey. It was tough. And even the waiter, he was telling me that it's like I don't think he said a rough chicken. I think he said like a tough chicken or something like that. But it's on the menu, obviously, because people here love it. So it's got to be a me thing or a cultural thing. It's something that we wouldn't do probably in America. We wouldn't serve chicken like this in America. But here, they seem to love it. In other words, I can't really rate the chicken. I don't think I'm qualified. But I can say it's not for me. Yeah, I am not an Umalekwa chicken lover.
Hold on, y'all about to. Yeah?
So basically, my instinct not to go to Mama Africa was on point, and my instinct to come to Nakula was like ridiculously cool because they just invited me to be a part of their wine tasting. You heard? See, they have these vendors that come in, and being that they make a lot of wine right here in South Africa, they try to sell them off to these wine bars. And I guess somebody's got to taste it, right? Why not me? And they got jokes. They want me to use my weight training experience to tell them if the glass is heavy or not.
All right.
What weight is that?
Say it again?
What weight is this like glass?
Very heavy. It's a dumbbell. This is a thick one.
Yeah, it helps you
It's
think
a thick one. Yeah.
That's what she said.
No, I actually work here.
That's an actual teenage.
Yeah, you were actually here. I think you were the one sitting
Yeah,
here
they
when
used
I
to work
walked
for
by.
ISCOM.
Back here. Thank you, sir.
See, they weren't trying to get my opinion as much as they were trying not to make me feel left out. That is the thing I have noticed really quick about this amazing city. The people here, if they're eating or they're drinking and you're not, and you're in the room, they're going to invite you in. I think you just have to be willing and open to the process. Next morning I got up and I drove about 40 minutes outside of Cape Town to the Atlantis, Dunes, and quad bikes. Now this also came with a sandboarding tour, which I really wasn't feeling. Tried it once and I was just like, could do without that. But then jumped on these quad bikes. Yo, these quad bikes are the bomb, diggy. And we had two tour guides, and one of them, once he saw I could ride, he either threw us up in front or we just left the entire group entirely. It was cool.
Got nothing to say. Got nothing to say. Got nothing to say. Got nothing to say. Got nothing to say.
And of course he had to stop and get a few snapshots, right?
Tell me for certain, girl, have you lost your way? I ain't the only one with nothing to say.
I don't know if you've ever been on quad bikes before, but I know I'm always wondering, how do these things stay on all fours? But the second thing is, yo, I'm in Africa right now. I'm in the desert in Africa.
Got nothing to say. 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 Tired of the speeches and like you knew my name. Act like you linger and nothing feels the same. No, 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 no. I know for certain you got your own disguise. Now I'm left questioning all of them goodbye. Got nothing to say.
Oh, some more! I think this is the coolest thing, when people pull over when they're not driving as fast as you want to drive, so they pull over so you can go in front of them. That's so cool. And that kind of coolness, just one of the amazing things I witnessed while I was over here. Crazy, because they want you to believe everybody living like savages over here in Cape Town. After a nice little drive from the dunes, I made it back to where I'm staying, the Knightsbridge Luxury Apartments. Cool little one-bedroom apartment located in Century City, which is only about 15 minutes from the CBD. The main reason I chose this spot is because parking was included, and since I always rent a car, I didn't want to have to be worried about where I was going to park the car. And for $87.50 a night, you can't beat that. See, I like having a nice, cool little spot to chill out during my day. Nothing too fancy, unless you want to call this fancy. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. And then there's this. This is what it looks like from the ground level. Yeah, I'm really loving me some Cape Town so far. So just got something to eat. Now I'm gonna run back up to have a hike. Believe it or not, y'all. So the wind is finally dying down a little bit. You'll probably still hear it. So should make, I don't know, this hike that I'm going to be doing, which I can't believe I'm doing. But yeah, brother's doing another hike, y'all. So this is that 15-minute drive I was talking about. And directly in front is Table Mountain. And that little peak off to the right is Lion's Head. And from here, it looks like a little peak. It don't look like much. But up close, it's kind of different. It's so crazy how different this is up close. So the goal is to capture a beautiful sunset. I reckon that's Cape Town. Somewhere down there. Look at that. And there's Table Mountain. I just keep getting closer and closer to this thing.
And just from a fitness perspective, how you guys from a fitness perspective? All active? All good? I know you guys have to be because that's your business. You have to. There's no other choice. Any injuries that I need to know about?
Just
or
a little problem with
medication?
Achilles tendon, but
Yeah, me
should be
too.
okay.
I got the same
Yeah.
story.
Achilles as well?
Yeah, Achilles. On purpose.
You broke it or no?
Nah, tore all the ligaments, ripped them off the bone.
Wow.
It was fun playing paddle. Yeah.
I should have taken that moment to tell him about my knee, but my ego wouldn't let me. I say ego, but I don't know, because on the real, I'm not used to admitting or even acknowledging that I can't do something physically. I mean, I'm just not used to it. Luckily for me, Dino was a really good tour guide, and I was lucky to be going with a good group, because he would wait, and there was one other guy I didn't film, but he would also stop and make sure I was cool. They would look back and check on me to make sure everything was cool. Sometimes they would even stop the whole tour and just explain things, and Dino was cool about it, but I knew what he was doing. He was letting me catch my breath.
All right, and then what are you going to do for the next shot?
You're going to get on top.
That's a good idea.
I'll grab your hands. We can jump
That would be
down.
Please don't jump down. Oh, Lord.
We'll run out, and then you just hold me like a...
Wait.
Yeah, okay. We're going to wait for this guy to go past.
Head back.
Okay, you ready? Yeah. Okay, hold that. Now that's good. You're going to hold that pose now. So hold it. Hold. Okay, now you can go to your next move quickly. As you can.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I want to do the same thing. This was my corny ass picture, but come on, man. My brain locked up after seeing those acrobats. Not only did we have to stick to a trail to get to the summit, but we had to climb ladders, and there were chains too. But I wasn't about to film that. I mean, look how high we're up. So this is rated as a moderate hike. It is supposed to take about 90 minutes to get to the summit, which is about 2,195 feet above sea level. But on this day, it was definitely an issue for me, and I would say it was probably the pace we were moving at. So I would say if you do this hike, go at your pace, because the incline wasn't a problem, nor was the distance a problem. But we were hoofing it, yo. But even my non-cardio doing ass made it, which only means you can too. So Dino was telling us that the best place to watch the sunset was actually not from the top of Lion's Head, so we ended up hoofing it back down to another level so we can get a better vantage point. So we dropped back down to another level so we could catch the sunset, right? And I happened to look back and my jaw dropped, because I could not believe that as high as we were up from the ground, the top of Lion's Head was that much higher. I mean, there are people on the trail and it's so far up that you can't even see them.
They have like different little functions. They also do like an outdoor sit.
So what do you think, guys? Did I achieve my goal? Since it was a sunset hike, it only stands to reason that we'd be coming down the mountain after dark. And one thing I thought was cool is our tour guide Dino had headlamps for us, which made it easier. Made it really easy for us to see where we were going. Though I don't think he'll be using mine again, because I sweated mine up like a beast. So this question goes out to my boy Mike and Pam, who lives in Vegas. Does this look familiar? Yeah, man. That's kind of crazy. You would not know. You could not have told me I would have found this in South Africa. I got a little hitch in my giddy up from that hike. But I figure if I go grab some food, I should be all right after. It's the next morning, which is the beginning of my third day here in Cape Town, and I figured I'd run down to the mall. Well, I ain't got no run in me. I'm going to hobble down to the mall. I'm going to find me a pharmacy so I can get something for this tenderness in my knee, and I'm going to grab me some breakfast. This is the Canal Walk Shopping Center, the largest mall in Cape Town and the 5th largest mall in South Africa. It's got over 400 stores with numerous restaurants and many entertainment options. It's early in the morning, so nobody's here, but you see they got restaurants, places for the kids to play. It's like a full-fledged mall. I heard a lot about Nando's. I might have to try them out. Yo, I can't believe they sell this phone here. Ooh, they won't let them sell it in America. But I heard that phone is stupid. Yeah. Look what it's called here. Kind of sounds like eyesore if you ask me. Alright, everything I want up in here, everything I might need is up in here. Oh, they got CBD capsules. Oh, that's kind of cool. Because the products here are different in South Africa, it took me a minute to find what I was looking for, but I did find something to reduce the swelling, which made it a much easier day for me. This is cool. This is cool. People get to chill, like right there. I kind of wish I was a shopper, because this mall is the bomb. So this is what I was saying. So this is the mall, right? And right there from the mall, that's my hotel. That's one of those rooms is mine because that's the building. And you come out of the building, you walk across the way, and good job, boy. Anything with the word urban in it, you know I gotta go for it, right? It's okay. So I just sat down. My legs are already sore. Already sore. It's just Coke. Fries are good. Sometimes when I'm traveling, I need to do something familiar or experience something I'm used to. The good thing about being in Cape Town, it was real easy to find that familiarity, which is why I'm eating this omelet. I'm full. I am full. Tell you this, it's freaking 12:30, and yo, there's some days feel really good. Really good. I gotta tell you, I like this canal walk. I know when I was booking it, it looked nice, but I had no idea it was gonna be this relaxing. Yeah. I came in and cleaned the room. That's kind of cool. Yep, they certainly did.
Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum incoming.
I'm really feeling like a virgin right now, because on the real, it's been a minute since I've gone out partying. And to be partying in a totally different city, whew, it's a little breezy out here, as y'all can hear. But we're gonna see what's up. All the way up and down, it is popping on this street. Yo, check this. Damn. If you don't know, so if y'all remember, I was here the other night and they told me I should come back, but I didn't realize that the folks that was there the other night wasn't gonna be here tonight, so I ended up linking up with some other folk. You really are a bartender. I thought you was faking it. 2 days ago. So dude just explained to me that the way they get that froth that's on top of the drink is they blend and they pour a raw egg into the drink. And I was like, what? And he was like, yo, across the board, that's how we do it.
You're doing it?
Yeah. I think what's missing is the wine part. Now that only came up because I watched her pour a raw egg into the drink, and I was like, yo, what's she doing?
Let me do you a favor.
Yeah.
Enjoy your drink.
I am,
first,
man.
right? Then we can talk after that.
My boys give me an education.
I don't want to.
So these are my new peeps, Chad and Luanda. Cool couple, and probably the most genuine and giving people I've met in many years. So we met at the bar in Newport, and within 30 minutes, we were chopping it up like we were old friends. And 15 minutes after that, we were here at So. First round was on Chad.
Alright, we about to check out the next spot. We about to see what's up. We about to see what's up.
And let me tell you, I've learned so much from these two in 6 days about generosity, being vulnerable and non-pretentious, and what it looks like to have pride in your country and your neighborhood. Oh my goodness. But I gotta tell you, as much as I'm loving this new friendship, it's foreign to me because I'm not used to people wanting to know me without having an agenda. But Chad and Luanda have shown me this is the Cape Town way. And in the videos to come, I'm gonna show you why and how it is so. So be on the lookout for your favorite urban traveler's next video drop, my continued exploration of Cape Town. Until then, peace and love.